My name is Russell Etchen. I'm the creative director of Domi Books in Austin, Texas. I'm a bookseller. Hey Jerry, hey y'all. I'm a bookseller. I program the gallery, I program the events, I coordinate the different vendors in the store, I buy the books, I pay the bills, I do this and that, I interact with the Houston store, and I don't know, I do a ton of different things here. I wear about a dozen different hats depending on the day and job and what's going on and who's doing what and what they need from me. I work closely with the community, doing event planning with them and getting folks inside the shop that may not have a space to host their own events elsewhere. About 6 years ago, I was living in Houston, 6+ years. The owner, Dan, approached me about a retail space that he had has right next door to the cafe that he owns in Houston, Cafe Brazil. And he had just segued from a fine art gallery into a new space, and we spent about 6 months brainstorming and opened up Domi Books in a retail space right next door to the gallery. About 2 years after that, Dan and his wife rented the current space that we're in Austin, and we moved up here and opened a second store. Motivations for starting the business was an empty space that we wanted to complement what Dan had already developed with the cafe, and creating a space that would, again, complement what was going on next door at the cafe in Houston. And from there it grew. It's very loose, very intuitive. I work off my gut. I meet people, I meet friends, I look at their work. There's no agenda. There's no submissions process. I mean, anybody's welcome to submit work to the store, but there's no hierarchy or process per se. It's very simply, if I like it, I'll show it. If I don't, I won't. Again, I interact with people, I make friends with them, one thing leads to another. It's the way everything else works. It's just by developing relationships, developing community, interacting with each other, and one thing eventually leads to another, and I work with my friends and business people in different capacities, and no, there's no set way. I really do work off my gut, what I feel represents the store, what I feel is the spirit of the shop, regardless of gender, sexuality, political stance. None of those things. There's nothing political about the way I organize the art shows. It's very much off the top of my head and just with my gut. Like with anything else, follow your passions. Listen to yourself. Listen to what you're interested in, regardless of trends, regardless of what your friends say. Like if you're collecting art, if you're making art, if you're starting a business, money aside, do what you're passionate about, and do what you believe in. Interact with the community, and I really truly believe in karma, and what goes around comes around. And so the more good energy you put out, the more good energy comes back. So as an artist, an entrepreneur, a business person, whoever's out, like in general, my life philosophy is just to, you get what you put, you get back what you put into it. And I also am a big fan of patience and moving slow and doing things at the right pace and not rushing things. So I don't know if that's what you're looking for. I don't have any concrete, hard business ideas, but just believe in what you're doing and be true to yourself. It's pretty silly, but it's true.